Hi, guys.
We have started the podcast.
Good morning. It's another morning cast.
Morning
All of them
cast.
are going to be morning cast because that's life now.
That is life now.
Yeah.
And again, we're drinking some delicious
Morning things. Noon brew.
noon brew.
Noon brew.
Yeah.
Tastes like peanut butter.
Don't say that. Well, it's good,
Ruined
man.
it.
Yeah, you ruined it for me. It tastes like delicious unsweet tea plus a little bit of peanut butter.
I don't get the peanut butter too much today.
And I brushed my teeth like 30 minutes ago. This is kind of like my gross cast.
Fucking grime.
Yeah, I did 2 workouts. It's what time is it? Like 9 o'clock or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 9
5 till.
o'clock. 9 o'clock, and I've already done 2 workouts.
Oops.
That's fair. At least you didn't sneeze and like bam.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, that shit was real funny. I got to giggle every time I listen to that intro on that one.
Bow.
Yeah. So I by what time was it? By 8 o'clock, I'd done. What have I done? I did 2 yogas.
2 yogis, yeah.
2 yogis, and I already like take my son to school, made him breakfast, all that kind of shit.
Hell yeah.
But I did not bathe or clean myself in any way.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I did brush my teeth. I was like, I'm gonna be talking. She's gonna be like, that dude's
talking.
fucking,
Oh, sorry. I'm
fucking breath
pulling.
So this is a morning brew gross cast.
Yeah.
Booyah!
Bam. I'm pretty prim and proper.
Yeah, that man. Like I got on a Grogu hoodie,
Yeah.
which is clutch.
Grogu gross cast.
Yeah, try saying that.
Grogu gross cast.
Yeah, you did it.
Grogu gross cast.
You did it.
That feels weird in your mouth.
You know what's weird? I realized this morning is I was talking to Andre, which if you don't know, he's in 2nd grade. I was talking to him about the original Charlie. Oh, is it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? The first
Willy
movie.
Wonka and
The old one. I was talking.
shit.
Yeah,
What
I
is
can't.
it
I always get them confused.
Willy
'cause-
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, I can't remember because the book's got one name and then anyway, I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty
But-
sure that's the movie.
But the original movie is like my all time favorite movie. Like I watched it ever since I was his age, and I just happened. I don't know why. When I was like early as shit this morning, I was like,
We gotta watch it.
well, yeah, kinda.
Oh.
He was just like getting dressed or whatever, and I just started singing Oompa Loompa songs. I just made them up, like as I was going. So I was like freestyle rapping Oompa
Loompa
Loompa
style,
song.
yeah.
Oompa Loompa style. And he's like, Dad, what's that? And I was like, oh yeah, you don't know what Oompa Loompa is. Because last time we tried to watch it, he was a little too young and he didn't like the beginning because there's a lot of talking and singing and emotion, like waiting for Grandpa Joe to jump out of bed, that lazy fuck.
Yeah, I'd be like, get the fuck out of bed, bruh.
Yeah, he was just, how this crazy, man. Like their grandparents were just like laying.
Also, like bed sores. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta move.
Yeah, but as soon as he got a little sniff of chocolate, that motherfucker just jumped out of bed.
He's like, hell yeah, I want the cacao.
So I was singing it to him, and he's like, what's that? He started asking me, and he's like, isn't that your favorite movie? And I was like, yeah. And then, so we got in the car, because I was at his mom's house.
You know what your favorite movie was?
Yeah, he
That's
knows.
cute.
Yeah. And then, when we were driving back, I was like, hey, let me play this Oompa Loompa music for you. So I got it on like Apple Music and started playing it. And as he was going through it, like I forgot, like the Oompa Loompas sing very, I can't think of a word, not vivid, very
Descriptive?
blunt truth to you as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like one of them is about if you eat too much candy, you get fat. Mm-hmm. And like I was like, I don't even know if you can say that in a show, even though it's true. If you eat junk food all the time, you get fat, and that's bad for you. That's what the song says. Like,
Yeah, but they're not gonna say that anymore.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
People can't handle blunt truths anymore. You got to beat around the bush and be like, hey, I care about you and this is how things and da 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 da.
Yeah. Hard truths are better than soft lies, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anytime. But it's not even, they weren't even gangster about it. They just sing a fun song about like if you eat too much junk food, you get fat, and then that's not good.
Yeah.
And then another one is if you're greedy. Not if you're greedy. It is one is if you watch too much TV, you'll get stupid.
Oh, rot your brain.
Yeah, you get dumb. They make a song about it. They give an IQ of 3. That's how it ends. And then there was if you're greedy, which means you're a brat. It's the one where they're like, I want it all. Like the one that she wants the golden goose. So the Oompa Loompa song on that one is if you're greedy, you're a brat, and whose fault is that? And they blame the mom, the mother, and the father, the mother and the father. And I was just listening. We only got to those 3, not the rest of the kids' songs. And I was like, man, I don't even know if they can. Like, this is some fucking hard truths, man.
Be like, are you even ready, little one?
Yeah, no, he was like, yeah, this song's about if you eat too much junk food, you get fat. And I'm like, yeah, well, I talk to my kid about that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's aware of it, but other kids apparently are not. And he was like, yeah, this song's about if you watch TV, too much TV, it makes you not smart. And I was like, yeah. He's like, that's why you don't let me do it. I'm like, yeah.
Like, yeah, okay.
And then the thing about being a brat, he didn't know what a brat was. And I told him, he's like, well, I'm not a brat. I was like, yeah. And he's like, and if it was, it'd be your fault. I was like, yeah, kind of.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I told him at this age, yeah, kind of. But I was like, once you're grown up, then it's on you. But
Yeah. It's like in your adolescence, yes, it's my fault.
But it was crazy because, like, you know, those songs are quick. So we listened. It was on the way from his mom's house to back over here.
Oh, that's not far at all, is it?
Nah, so we got to listen to those songs. So yeah, I go pick him up at like 6:45 a.m. and then help him get dressed there or over here, depending on the situation.
Kids get up really early.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah,
I don't recall that. I mean, I guess obviously I did it.
Yeah, you know, and then sometimes when I go over there to pick him up, it's like 6:45 or 7 a.m. Yeah, and there's kids at the bus stop already.
Yeah.
He doesn't ride a bus. He goes to a private school, so he doesn't ride a bus. So it's a little bit different. So I just go get him, and then I come back over here and every day, and I make him breakfast or help him get dressed, depending on the day. But on the way over here, we got to listen to those songs. And I was just like, fuck, man, that's some hard truths, man. I was like, I don't even know if you can, and I was thinking, like, I don't know if you can make a kid's show that says those things now. And then I was like, but well, all it's saying is,
why not?
Yeah, don't eat junk food or you'll get fat. Don't be greedy or you're a brat. And then that's your mom and dad's fault. And then for not like helping shape you to be a kind human.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one I just said? Oh, watching too much TV makes you dumb. I feel like that's all that we do is like eat junk food, watch TV, and do bratty shit. That's all like not our country, like our society, culture does now, or like it's
very acceptable.
Yeah.
Even though, and then it's unacceptable. People are like, well, I don't want you being like that. And then this is like the habits that a lot of people sit in.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, so like there's,
like, you don't like that? I wonder why.
Yeah. No. I don't know, man. And it's weird. Cause like, you know, that's like the culture of us right now is like, so, you know, talking about overweight people, right? You have to like not say that it's a bit like it's negative.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying you should feel bad about yourself if I've been overweight before. Is that like, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself? You know what I mean? Like not like shaming or anything, but it's like suicide by gluttony. Like your health is deteriorating. Like it's one of the things, it's like smoking. It's one of the things that increases your likelihood of getting almost every known
cancer
disease that a human can get. So it gets super bad.
Yeah.
And you have people that love you and they don't want you to suffer, and then you don't want to be a burden on people, and you don't want to feel bad and embarrassed, and you want to be able to walk through Disney World and shit. Yeah. So it's not like we're not talking about something that's not super important. Oh, sorry. The point I was getting to in my ramble is like, that's kind of like the culture. Like we can't talk about certain things, but like I work in health. So people come in like, and I'm not going to be like, they're like, oh, how long is this going to feel bad? Or why do I have diabetes? What can you do? I'm just like, well, what can you do?
Yeah.
I say it nicer. Don't get me wrong. I don't talk shit to people, but I'm just like, look, man, you're 50 pounds overweight, or you weigh 280 pounds. You should probably, you know what I mean? Like we got some work to do.
Yeah. It's like baby steps. Like, sure, I don't think you're going to lose it in a month, but
exactly
different habits to
make. Yeah, but to act like, okay, well, just take this pill, or just do this therapeutic, or just do this exercise, not workout exercise, but like rehab exercise or something, and you're going to be totally fine. I'm like, false.
Negative.
Your whole's like your body and your health's like totality. Like you have to look at the whole thing and just like, you know, ignore like gross overweight. I mean, like, what is it? 42 or 44% of our country is obese. Yeah. That's crazy.
Not just overweight. Yeah. Obese.
I think if you include overweight, no, wait a minute. No. Yeah, obese is 42. If you add in overweight, I think it's 68%. I think, like overweight and obese. Don't quote me on that last number. It's pretty close though.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, the first one is 42 or 44%. I've seen both stats. And that's crazy, man. That's super crazy. A lot of people. Yeah, no one gives a fuck about like, you know, like McDonald's, like shitty ass food. It's not even food. They put like fucking ammonia and all kinds of crazy shit. And we were like, yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. If you taste it, it's good.
Yeah.
Like,
or
like, no, it's not. Stop.
And then other things, you know, people freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, you weigh 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is okay. But, you know, you should probably work on it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to die from it. Or like a secondhand, you know, it's going to be like root cause of whatever you end up dying from. Mm-hmm. And that's crazy. It's crazy.
Or just like in a family situation, you know, habits I definitely think are hereditary.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I don't know if it's hereditary. It is definitely, habits. Yeah.
Yeah, habits.
That's what I meant. Yeah. You see what other people do.
And then you're like, that's what I do. That's how it's always been. And be like, that's what happened to my parents. So that's what's going to happen to me. And it's like, no.
It's because you do the same things they did.
Yeah,
so
it's
of course
like you can change that narrative for sure.
Yeah, it's like you do the same thing they did, so of course you get the same result. Like it's not like rocket science.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is rocket science, but not that habitual part.
Yeah.
You know, like it is a little tricky to figure out like your jam. Like for me, like I can't eat like the standard American diet, or I can't eat like fast food. No one should do it. But I just fucking blow up like a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I just like I can't do it, man.
Noticeable effects within the week.
Yeah. So I
You're
just
like, oh, that's not desirable.
yeah, I just can't fuck with it.
Yeah, so I tell people, I'm like, you think I drink greens for my health? No. I gotta maintain because it gets crazy quick.
Gotta maintain, man.
Gotta maintain. So I'm drinking my noon brew with my fucking mushrooms and turmeric.
Yeah, man. Ginseng, some changa, all kinds of shit like that. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like a lot of kids don't know, like Andre's age, don't understand. They're so disconnected from, because I talked to them about it, about their food choices, what they eat, their health, like what they look like, all that time. They're disconnected. They have no idea
That they're
that it's
even
connected.
related.
Yeah, I get it. They're 7 and 8 year olds that I'm hanging out with right now, but
still.
they should, like my son knows.
Yeah.
But that's because like I'm a stickler and I talk to him about it all the time. It's because I don't want him to not know. So that when he starts making his own choices, he'll be like, oh, wait a minute.
Well, yeah, at least have an inventory of what to go through.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That was kind of crazy. But I was listening to that song and I was just like, man, they couldn't make that shit today.
Yeah.
They couldn't make and it's all like eat healthy foods, don't watch too much TV, don't be a brat. Like I don't think that would fly.
Which is like, these are pretty good moral stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't said very kindly, but
Yeah, but sometimes
I mean, was it like?
I don't know. It was funny.
Does everything need to be kind?
I don't think so. I don't think it needs to be mean, but sometimes
Yeah, there's a difference between not being mean, but
that's
also
what I'm
not
saying.
being
Yeah, truthful sometimes.
overly soft.
Yeah, sometimes if you make something too soft, it turns the truth into a partial lie.
Yeah.
And then it's not a truth anymore.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was just funny. Like Andre was like, "Oh, the song's about getting fat. The song's about watching TV and getting like rotting your brain." He didn't say rotting your brain. He said whatever they said in the thing.
Song. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was. He's like, "What's a brat?"
What's a brat?
I didn't have a good example, which is good because I was like, I don't know any brats that you know.
Like,
So that's a good thing that we're not like chilling with brats.
yeah.
I
Fuck
get
him. Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck him.
Fuck you, 7-year-old.
Yeah. 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 Last time I was on the playground hanging out with my niece, I'm like, you just see this little kid like make eye contact. They're like, I need help. And I'm like, I'm not here to help you. I'm like, go find your brother.
Dude, you're so gangster with kids, man.
I was like, nope. She's like, can you help me on the swing? I'll be like, mm-mm.
I'm the other way. I'm like, yes, I will.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know you. I ain't picking you up.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, come here. Let's play games.
Let's go play.
Let's
But
go
yeah,
play.
I mean, I guess it's fair.
I mean, it doesn't make it. It's just different. Like I'm the opposite. You're like, fuck you, kid.
Like, I was like, go find your brother. I was like, where's your brother? He can help you.
You're like,
She's like, okay. And she walked off.
Yeah,
I was
they
like, good.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care, man. They're just looking for a yes.
Yeah.
They don't care about the no.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh my God, they said
Like, they
no.
said no to me.
They're just like,
oh no.
yeah, like they're like the perfect salesman. They're just like, no, okay, who's gonna say yes? Will you say yes?
Okay,
No?
cool, bye.
And they just keep going until they get one.
Yeah, but just that face. I was like, you have boogers on you. I ain't touching you.
Hey, get out of here, bugs.
You have bugs.
I don't know when we lose that. Like when I don't, it's why is it so bad if you ask somebody something and they say no?
I don't know.
But it is like I feel it too. I'm like, oh shit, I got rejected. That rejection.
Oh, see, I
feeling.
don't feel that way.
Ever.
I mean, not that I can pinpoint.
Really?
Whenever I'm like, because I'll ask things and I'm like, you can tell me no, I don't care. Like, I'm just asking.
Well, yeah, there's some things I wouldn't care, but yeah, there's sometimes you would ask something. Do you remember in high school, like asking like a boy something, and they say no, and you're like, oh, I got rejected.
I'm a lady. That didn't happen.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, maybe no, not really. Also, I didn't fuck with people in my high school. Like,
maybe you're just some sort of like outlier. Like
was
you don't,
like,
you're still a toddler. Like you don't give a shit if someone says no. But most people don't like rejection at all.
Yeah.
And I don't know when that goes away.
I mean, yeah, she just doesn't like stick to me.
Fuck you.
Like, I mean, maybe it's like being a little too detached. I don't know.
I don't know, man. 'Cause you say these things, but I wouldn't like ever have like been like, oh yeah, she's attached, or like, I don't know.
Yeah, just I don't know. Things don't bother me that much. And if they do, I don't mind having hard conversations with people.
That's true. Maybe
I'm like, hey.
you're just like a Teflon Don, man.
Yeah,
You're
like let's get that shit off me.
Slides off me.
Slide off like
and
that.
and I'm gangster as shit.
Yeah. Good coping mechanisms. That's what that's called.
Or is it called not giving a fuck?
Oh, probably both.
It depends on who's saying it.
Yeah. Giving a fuck, motherfuckers. We back to our morning cussing without the bourbon.
It is a lot of cuss. This is a cuss cast.
Yeah.
That's
Cuss
hard.
cast.
Cuss cast. I don't know, man. I guess the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory got me riled up this morning.
Yeah.
It didn't. It just made me think. I was just like, whoa, this is wild, man. Oh, you know what else is wild? You know what I'm doing? I haven't told you this.
What are you doing?
It's not that exciting. It's just kind of weird. So enjoy the story.
Enjoy.
I set it up with like, this is going to be super boring.
Hi.
I studying to get my real estate license.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's kind of cool.
Property.
Yeah. It's not
Commercial
that much.
property definitely has a higher price tag.
It's true. It's true. It seems cool. Like, I'm not going to act like I love real estate because it's just,
It is a good thing to learn, and just like how the moving parts kind of work together, and how just seasons change, like how it moves up with like the school, like a schedule, and how the economy affects it, how all the other things affect. So, I mean, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know what I really want? So what I did was like, I see people that are realtors, commercial and residential, and I like their lifestyle.
Yeah, like, dig.
Yeah, because they're not tied to a building.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like free flowing, talking on the phone, meeting people.
Tap. Networking.
Looking at shit. And I'm like, I like not having to be somewhere.
Yeah.
I like talking to people.
I definitely am on the fence about how a lot of people get to just like be at home. And I was like, I want to fucking be at home.
Yeah, right.
But I don't want people coming to my house
Well, that's true.
to do my work.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm going to try to do both. I'm going to practice for a bit and then do real estate for a bit. Because it takes a while. Because first of all, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then it's even if someone like buys some shit, it takes like weeks to months to close.
Yeah.
And that's when you get paid in real estate. You don't like just get paid by the hour or anything.
Yeah.
So get some of those flowing, and then I'm gonna fucking do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. So we can do the podcast whenever you want.
Oh, yeah.
But what are you doing? I'm like, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah. Well, I'll still probably be in this time frame because I'm still attached to a building.
That's true. Yeah. But I'd be like, we can do it whenever.
Whenever the fuck I want to.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird. It's not hard, but it is weird. It's like 75 hours. So you have to like I'm going through like an online class and like, but you have to like, I think I'll be done with it in like 30 or 40 hours, and there's like extra hours.
Nice.
So I think I just have to like review it or something. I'm flying through it because I'm used to reading like biochem and differential diagnosis
And you're like,
studying.
okay, I get it.
No, it's vocabulary I don't know, and it's a whole profession I don't know. But it's not like science where it's built on an idea and a concept and an idea and it's like stacked. It's just a word that means this. And it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Definitions. And understanding. Yeah, like the lingo of the space.
Yeah, it's just like a new lexicon. You know what I mean? So I have to learn that. But so it's not rocket science. It's just new vocabulary.
Just new.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It is
I
fun.
like new adventures.
Yeah. So it might be a stupid adventure. It might be fruitful. You might see me like I'm putting my face on like a bus. I'll sell your house.
Hi.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but that's what I think of.
You can start going by Christopher.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Man, only my grandfather called me Christopher. Like in my whole life. No one's called me Christopher.
I don't understand why people shorten that name. It's a lovely name.
It is. It's nice. I'm not like, ew. It's just like, yeah, it's not, I don't know. He used to always call me Mr. Christopher.
Mr. Christopher.
That was what he called me every day.
That's cute.
Yeah. He was like my dad. I grew up with my grandpa.
Did I ever tell you? Okay, you know how I used to say woolly boogers and booger bears?
Yeah, I still do. Used to. Funky monkey.
Funky monkey. So I was working on someone's shoulder and I was like, it's fucking woolly booger right there. He's like, oh, my grandpa used to call me that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was like, just like you felt his whole body react like, how did you know that? I was like, I did it.
It's cool. Like,
just like that unlock of like, oh,
yeah. Well, that's like
Papa, Grandpapa.
Yeah, you never know when stuff like that's gonna pop off. I like I'm very technically proficient and good at what I do, and so are you, right? So that has to happen first. You need to be like proficient, like at what you do. So, and we both are at that stuff. And then, so once you get like that, if you can be super proficient and then communicate in a way that people actually communicate, instead of like talking about the teres major attaching to this and the subscapularis and or, you know, whatever.
But be able to pull it out when people are like, I've been to a doctor's office before. I know words.
Yeah.
I mean, like, all right, I know more than you do, but okay.
Yeah. I don't even say I know more than you. I'm like, good for you.
Like, awesome. I'm like,
glad you researched. I'm like, we're going to work on this little woolly booger right here. I don't fuck around, man. I'm like, right there, man. But yeah, that's a really good, like, that's when you get like your bedside manner or your rapport. People are just like, you know, first of all, you can't suck at what you do, but like once you're good at it, then if you could talk to people, they're like in a certain way, then you're like, oh, I want to come back. Like that's a nice person.
Like that was fun.
Yeah, like that's a good person. Like I like that person. Besides, I like the service. I also like the person. Yeah, that's a big deal, especially for what we do for touching people. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
hands-on work.
Yeah, you can't be weird, man. Like you can be super like smart doctor or therapist. And
I've worked with someone like that. It's like it's a shame your brain is so smart, but you are a fucking not okay around people.
Yeah, it's like don't
you
touch
are
me.
not okay.
Yeah, you just giving off a weird vibe.
Ooh, like
man.
being in the room, like blah.
Yeah, they walk in, you're like,
be like, I'm walking away.
It's like if I need to ask you a question about biochemistry, gotcha.
Yeah,
but you're not going to touch me.
Even with that, like you couldn't even communicate with this human because it would be like, oh well, I'm a condescending asshole. But
well, that's a different person.
That was awful.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Who's the content? What? I
don't even want to go there. No need to put that energy out there.
That's fair. That's fair. Sorry. Yeah, just like wash that off.
Yeah.
Your tongue's yellow.
No, yours pretty regular.
Yours is pretty yellow.
I drank mine fast though.
That's true. I still got the yellow.
Nom.
It's yellow because this drink that we're drinking has.
Turmeric.
I think it's Tombs. The Toomies.
I'm just an alien. It's fine.
It's cool.
Yellow would not be the color I'd pick though.
What would be the color? Green.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Have you seen that chameleon color that kind of shifts between green, blue, purple? Because I couldn't pick.
I always see it on cars. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, you think? I don't think it looks good on cars.
What?
Yeah, where it changes in the sun.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's a little too gaudy for me. It's too fast and furious. I feel like Vin Diesel's going to come out.
Like, family.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like, it's not for me. You know what? I like, as far as cars, I like matte colors, like matte black.
Oh yeah, matte's nice.
I don't know why I like it. I'm just like, look at that, not shine.
Like,
It's not shining on purpose. That's nice.
Yeah, but like, that's nice. Nardo is a good Nardo gray.
I don't know that.
You need to elevate your life.
Elevate
Get
your
on
color
your color, bro.
Yeah, you know, I also love matte rims. You ever seen like cars go down instead of having like they'll have like dark gray or dark black rims?
Yeah, Sam's got black rims.
Oh, but are they matte black?
I think so.
Oh, really? That's
or like a satin. They're not shiny. They're not glossy.
I got you. I love the matte or whatever it's called, like on rims and paint.
Also, those are not called rims. Those are wheels.
My bad.
That's okay.
Why? Since when? Wait a minute. Since when?
Since forever. It's never been a rim.
Well, not where you're from.
You have tires and wheels.
I don't know, man. We were throwing D's on Cadillacs forever. I don't know what you're talking about. 100 spokes. I don't know what you're talking about.
If you say that in a car community, they're going to be like, it's a wheel.
If you say on the corner where I'm from, they're going to be like, that's a rim.
That's a rim.
So I guess
those are called shoes.
Yeah, you can put some shoes on
Put some shoes on it.
Yeah, you could do that. That might be more of a southern thing, like a truck thing, like putting shoes on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Put some shoes on
it.
Yeah,
where I grew up from, it was just rims.
You have the rim of the wheel.
Yeah. But it's just what they were called, rims. Like, no one give a fuck about your car. I'd be like, look at them rims. Look at them rims. I remember, and this is I don't know if you guys know what like D's are, right? What do they call it? Dayton's.
Dayton's?
That's yeah. You don't know what a Dayton is? Ah, come on, Whitey.
I mean, I am. I'm sorry.
I'm going to Google
Gangster kids didn't want to hang out with me, man. They were like, you're crazy, Sarah. And they would walk away. And I'm like, oh, okay.
What kind of kid were you? Like, you know, if you had to put yourself in one of the high school groups.
I really didn't hang out with people in my high school.
Well, you're still a kid in high school.
But
like what group of like, did you know?
None of them. I mean, I like maybe more of the little bit of like emo goth kids.
Okay.
But like I didn't have the same attire that they did. So I didn't get to really fit in that group. I hung out with Hannah. I really didn't hang out with kids from my school. I went to maybe 5 football games ever.
I'm not talking about, I don't care about your school. I'm talking about
but like the people either.
Your persona, what did you push off?
Oh, I was a Christian bashing asshole.
I thought you were like super church.
Not in high school.
Oh, I remember that change.
That stopped at like middle school. I was like, this is fucking lame.
All right, we'll come back to that because that's interesting. But
Yeah.
Dayton's are.
I had a foul mouth.
Yeah, that's fair. So Dayton's are. You usually see them on like Cadillacs and big body cars.
Oh, with a lot of the spokes?
Yeah, depending on the different.
Oh, yeah,
spikes,
yeah, yeah.
Different Dayton's.
Okay, I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah, that's why I said throw some D's on it. That's what it
okay.
is. That's what those are Dayton's.
Oh,
Anyways.
fancy.
Yeah. But when I was coming up, silver ones were nice, but you get some goldies on there.
Oh, yeah.
Some gold
I've
Daytons.
seen 'em.
Okay, yeah, you know what I'm talking about now,
Yeah.
right? I'm trying to find a picture of them.
I've been to car shows.
It's true. That shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Yeah. So like that's what we used to like sit around and like look at them shits go by and be like, damn.
Learned a thing. Thank you.
Yeah, Dayton's. There you go. They know what D's are. Someone's put some
D's.
D's on it. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know if people still say that, but like in the 90s, man, that was the thing.
They might. Man, I really wish I was a teenager in the 90s. That I would have been so grunge.
Was I a teenager in the night? I was a teenager, yeah, in 1997, 6.
Grunge ended real quick.
1996.
It came and went. Like
Yeah.
a tumbleweed, but like plop.
Yeah, I never got into that one.
Oh, man, I would have been so grunge.
I never got into that. I went from like poor white trash look.
This is my vibe.
yeah, but that's what I didn't get to pick my vibe. But that was just like me. That was,
Like, stop.
There's
I'm a
some
baby.
There's some poor white look that has a definite look. If you don't know what it is, Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can picture it.
Yeah. Then I went to like some sort of like white gangster dude look. I never did gangster shit, but the look
Had it.
had it. Yeah, it was kind of in my DNA. I didn't really have a choice.
It was there.
I mean, there's always a choice, but you know, I thought it was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Like, fucking like that
Then-
person. I want to emulate that.
Yeah. And then I kind of cleaned up and looked kind of like more like regular athletic.
When did you
kid.
get Easter? Easter pastelli.
Ooh, that would probably be maybe forever, but when I really started rocking it was when I was in practice. Because I had to wear
Like,
like
this is my adult man stuff.
yeah, adult man stuff. I had to wear like dress pants and button downs and shit like that. And I was like, I got tired of wearing like blue and white button down shirts
Yeah.
and shit. I mean, they're fine. They look classic, nice. You know what I mean? But like, I was like, fuck this. So I'd wear like
color.
gray and like window pane pants and then like a purple shirt or something. You know,
Like, hell yeah.
yeah, just a little bit of a little flair in there. But now I just
Easter colors.
Now I just wear fucking black all the time.
Yeah, I've moved to a pretty dark.
Yeah, I got a pretty dark
I
palette.
mean, I got color on today.
Yeah.
Muted colors.
Muted color. I do
like muted colors.
I like muted colors. I like all the colors actually of clothes. I like I want every color of everything.
Take everything but red
Yeah, I want it. I want that too. I want all the colors.
or yellow.
But I like mute. You know, I love yellow. It's like
I like the color. I have nothing wrong with yellow. I don't want to wear it. It's not good on this skin palette.
gotcha.
I look jaundicey.
Are you sick?
Not cute.
And so when people are like,
You're like, ugh, because like you can still see a lot of like my veins, and I'm very blue, so it makes me green, and then the yellow just comes out of my skin tone. Yikes!
yeah. Have you ever seen someone that's actually jaundiced, like when their liver's failing?
I mean, I've seen babies that are like come out jaundiced, but
It's
not someone older.
It's fucking weird, man. I
bet.
They look like you look like when you were yellow. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
all the time. Their eyes are fucked up. And yeah, it's wild,
I mean, I've seen
man.
pictures of like jaundiced eyes, but like Google image, so it's like they're dead in 5 minutes, kind of jaundice.
Yeah, I remember like seeing it in person for the first time. I was like, whoa. I was like, you got jaundice. And I think the person had like liver failure. It was like in liver, like, you know, at the end
Yeah.
from drinking or whatever, like fucked up liver shit. But
yeah, I've only seen little babies, and they're usually like wrapped in their little blue light, so you can't really even see them.
it's true. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, pastels. So muted color. I like wearing muted colors because I don't have to match shit in the morning. They all
Yeah.
muted earth tones all tend to go together.
Yeah, it's like just throw them together.
Just
It's fine.
mix any three colors and you're like, word.
Done.
Got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you rock the pastels and you work the patterns in the pants, you have
You gotta take out your color wheel and be like, does that look good?
Yeah. Then you can't have too many patterns, like, you know, on your pants and your shirt. It's a whole thing.
You
And if
can, just very 70s.
yeah, but it doesn't look good. Well, you have to do it right.
Yeah.
And you get if you wear a tie,
Yeah.
it's fucking
Do you
crazy.
go like, yeah, do you go glossy tie, pattern pot tie,
I don't know. But I was young.
pat tie?
I remember ties have changed. They used to be like the big fat, like Steve Harvey
Yeah, another-
ties, skinny ties.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the skinny tie. It's a cool look.
Yeah, I think they look a little cleaner.
Yeah. It's like more minimalistic.
I do like a big fat tie on a child who is wearing an oversized coat, and you're like, I'm an adult. That's pretty great.
Yeah, that image you just described is what someone looks like when they're going to court.
Yeah,
because because they never wore suits.
It's
so
like, here's a coat, and be like, that doesn't fit you.
Yeah, you could always walk in and be like, okay, you're the person going to court. That's the attorney.
Yeah,
like you could just look at their suits and tell like the dude's suits are all like 2 sizes too big.
You're like, you didn't know.
Yeah, they're like ties all.
I worked with someone yesterday who is doing all of this court stuff, but on Zoom. So her job is you got court, blah. She brings in the judge and she brings in the people.
Really?
So like, I guess Zoom has like a thing that you can like hold rooms for.
Yeah.
And she's the one who brings them in and lets them into the room so that they can have the Zoom.
Whoa.
And she's like, she's like, someone was in their dentist chair. Someone was like in bed or like sleeping in their car and their like car is pulled back and they're like, hello, Mr. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's your turn. Can you sit up?
Yeah. Some people don't realize like how important your appearance is.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like your physical beauty, like your bone structure and shit like that.
But you got to show up.
Yeah. You know, that's important too. People treat you different, like the way you look. I'm not saying that's good. It's just
facts.
It's just a fact. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I didn't create it. Like it's a thing.
Make a picket sign.
Yeah.
If you don't like it.
But like, you know, I'm not talking about like your bone structure, but like if you show up like say to court or whatever and you're all sloppy and
They're like,
yeah, you go, okay. Or like you're laying in a chair and like, you know, you can't speak.
She was just like, what the fuck, guys? She didn't say those words because she's a nice lady, but
yeah, but
that's what she's thinking.
Some people don't realize that. They're like how like people judge you like immediately when they see you. That and you know, I used to have pushback to that when I was younger in practice.
Oh yeah,
because I was like, I'm a good person. Like I don't fucking care what you think because of my pants. You know what I mean? But then I realized like they don't know who the fuck I am. Like they don't know me. They'll never get to, you know, they'll instantly judge me, maybe never get to know me, or like they'll perceive me as a different person than I am based off of like how I look, or like how you show up is probably better than like how you look.
Yeah, how you show up. Yeah, that seems like
showing up in a dentist chair to like a attorney meeting.
Like, yes, Your Honor.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Like you ain't serious. Like I'm not serious about this shit.
We'll reschedule you.
Yeah, I have people that come into the office like, well, not now, but just in general. If they come in like fucking high, like reeking of weed, I'm like,
you gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go. I'm like, I'm not gonna have a conversation with you. Like, I'm all in on your health and changing your life, and you're coming here being fucked up, which is fine. You could be fucked up, but like this isn't. You don't show up this way to this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna participate in this one-sided conversation.
Yeah,
because I'm here. I woke up. I did my shit. Like, I'm fucking locked in on you.
Ready. I'm ready for you.
Yeah, and you're just kind of like all fucked up.
You should do this with all your patients. Be like, hey, you ready?
Yeah, dude.
You want to get locked in?
Yeah, let's fucking talk.
Be like, tell me about your health.
Let's do this.
Be like, what are your goals?
Yeah.
How can I better facilitate what you need?
Yeah. Where I work at now, they don't really care about goals. It's easier.
Oh.
It's lamer though. It's not as fun for me. Like my brain likes to like help people achieve and strive for things. So we just kind of do more like pains and such. But
just the practical things.
Yeah, it's not as juicy to me. It doesn't change the outcome. Like the people still will come in and be like, if I ask them,
yeah.
I can still, hey, I can play with my kid, or like, oh shit, I didn't know you could. Now I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know you couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so I enjoy like helping people like do the things that make them happy and improve their life.
Yeah,
that's what really life's about. Like you should be healthy, but like if you can't enjoy it, like if you can't, like, you know what a big one is? Like people can't go to games because they can't sit.
Oh yeah.
Which is crazy. They can't go somewhere and sit if you think about it, right? They, you know, you might be used to like a friend or mom or grandparent, like, oh, they can't go because they can't sit. But I'm like, you can't fucking sit. If you think about it, you can't go to a place and sit down.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Feel like it's not a couch, so your body can't handle it.
Yeah. And again, it's not like judgment, but it's like, so sometimes when I talk about it, people think I'm a dick. But like I talk to people in all the seasons of life when they're fucked up after they've neglected their health. So I'm like, hey, quit neglecting it.
Yeah,
like,
it's more of just a mirror. Like, hey, like, don't need to beat around the bush. Again, the kind of harsh, like, this is what's happening. Like, I'm just saying it back to you in a more like stern tone. I mean, like, this isn't normal.
Yeah. But
you
know
how common, but it's not normal. Like you should be able to do these things.
Yeah. I mean, you know how I am. Like I get fucking hyped up and like inspiring people and shit. Like I love it. But like, it's crazy. Like people can't sit and go to like Disney World or Six Flags. I'm just using those examples and fly, play with their kid, relation, like have sex. Like people like their back hurts so bad.
They can't.
They
do
can't,
the thing.
They can't
That's
even.
awesome.
Yeah, right. If you think about it, some of these you're probably thinking, oh, they're like 60 or 70. I'm like, dude, they're 30 and 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if they can't like have sex with their spouse or whatever, it's usually with spouses because like that's when you're locked in. You know what I mean? Like that's when you can't.
And you're
just,
like, this is an issue.
Yeah, that's when you can't just bounce out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could, but it isn't.
It's challenging.
It's a little challenging, yeah. So like that's a big deal, and then that affects other people and your relationship. You know, it affects all the stuff, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just because like they haven't taken care of their physical self, let alone the inside part and the spiritual part. But I'm talking about just the physical aspect of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of times when I talk to friends or people, when they start to get to know me, they're like, "Oh, you're kind of a dick about it." But I'm like, "No,
not being
man,
a dick, man." It's like, don't be so sensitive.
Yeah, don't be. It's not that. It's just that, like, I see, like, not you, but like, I see you 20 years from now. Like, I know what's gonna, like, if you keep on this trajectory, and I care about you, I know what's gonna happen to a point. And
I always say that about when I work on people's feet. I'm like, look, you see this pointed bullshit and this like turned out bullshit. Like, you want to know why your knee and your fucking back hurts? I'm like, you gotta fix this. I'm like, I care about 80-year-old you, and this is gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. So you have to
can't move because your toes don't work. Not on my clog. No, thank you.
Yeah, you have to be maternal or paternal. You have to be like fatherly or motherly. Like, you know, I always tell people like, look, my son wants to eat fucking brownies and cupcakes all the time, not take a shower, never brush his teeth, and not do homework. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So if I
won't let him.
So if I take the same logic, you'll be like, it's okay. You don't need to brush your teeth for a week.
You'll figure it out.
Does that bring you joy? No. Well, then don't brush your teeth. Like, you know, if I go with that, I mean, like, that's stupid. I'm like, no, I understand that, but you need to brush your teeth. That's what, you know, because you're fucking, I know what's going to happen. Your teeth are going to rot out.
So the only ones you get. Well, I guess, does he have his adult teeth yet?
Like halvesies, maybe?
Oh, crazy.
He knows. If you ask him, he knows.
He's like, I lost this one and this one. This one's still new. And then this one and this one.
Well, yeah. And he knows the number of adult teeth he has. Like, off the, like, he can just tell you.
Like, I have 10.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I don't know how many it is. I don't know.
That's funny.
But yeah, so like I just look at people like I'm like, no, it's like my 7-year-old, like I have to, like, I know better. So like it's my responsibility to tell you. It's like, you know, like I know what the fuck's gonna happen. You keep not doing anything and sitting in misery and eating junk and, you know, not taking care of your physical temple. It's going to break down, man. Yeah, you ain't going to like it either. No, you're not. You think you don't like now. Yeah. Sure the hell not going to like 20 years from now. Unless you change. Yeah. You know, speaking of that physical temple, like your body is a temple or whatever, I've never understood why that has been used as a rationale that tattoos are bad. Oh, yeah. But that's like, I don't know if it's a Southern thing. That's graffiti on thing. I don't know. That's a dogmatic Christian view. Like, tattoos are bad because it's the spirit, it's the holy temple. Yeah. But I'm like, have you seen a fucking temple? It's got art everywhere. Everywhere. Like, it's beautiful. It's basically sigils. You got to protect your space, but it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. So I'm just like, man, if it is, you should put beauty on. I mean, like, you don't have to, but I mean, like, if you put beauty on you and you just beautify the temple, which is what people have been doing for the eternity. Forever. Yeah, you know. Folks been putting that needle to that skin for quite some time. Yeah, well, I'm just talking about, like, temples. All temples are beautiful. Yeah. Like, they try to make, they put, depending on, like, what century it is, but carvings and stained glass windows and paintings and marble and Since gold. They were like, oh, shit, I can scratch this on this, and it stayed. Yeah, because it's a special space, and your body is a special space. Like, yeah. I can see why you want to keep it the way it is too, because I'm all about natural shit. I like both, but I've never understood that one little verse being used. Like, that's why tattoos are bad. Can't do it. To me, that's why. All right, Peepaw. Yeah. Come on, Paw. Paw. Tattoos are fine. Oh man. But like, let's get one. Yeah. To me, I feel like that verse should be used for people who do tattoos. But like, no, that's why tattoos are good. Where yours at? Yeah. You know, where's your temple? You're like, where's your protection? Yeah. And those same people, to get back to it, are like 42% of them, or at least obese, and they're talking about like the you know, protect the temple. I'm like, man, your temple is falling apart. Like, you need to read your manual. Yeah, it's like, so what you got. It's like walking to a physical temple and caring about one piece of art on the wall when the rest of the temple is falling in on itself. And you're like, no, fuck that. Well, ignore that one. That's too much work. Yeah. But we can change that picture over there. I don't like that art. You shouldn't have art on the wall. That art, you know. I've always thought that was. Speaking of, I saw your video. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, grab me one of those chairs. Oh, yeah. That green chair was fire. Yeah. Well, you know, okay. Yeah. So there is she's talking about a video of a new tattoo shop that's opening up Saturday.
Fun.
I think Saturday is the first day. It's called Black Cat. It's
Meow.
it's in Atlanta. So there is a tattoo artist that I want to do tattoos on me for a long time, but she was always like super booked up, and I could never get the studio to like connect me with her. It was weird. Yeah. So I just figured she's just too busy to do tattoos for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I got follow him on Instagram because like, why would you not?
Yeah. You're like, I want to see cool art.
Yeah. That's all I do is look at tattoos and like butts. Like that's all my
that
Instagram
is. Instagram MO.
Yeah. Tattoos, butts, dogs, food.
Yeah.
That is, the Instagram's beautiful now. I got all the
all the things I like on my Instagram too. And I'm like, sorry, Mom. No.
Yeah. My Facebook's still like, I don't use Facebook enough. It doesn't know me.
No. Facebook. Well, okay. That's not true. Facebook is like bats, wild cats,
you do
mushrooms.
love some bats.
Oh, bats are so good.
Anytime
Bats.
Every time I see a bat thing on Facebook, I'm like,
Sarah.
Well, I'm always like, I'm gonna send it to Sarah. I'm like, she posted it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my favorite. I love that feeling of like, oh my gosh, this is that person. Be like, oh, you posted it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. They need an emoji button for that. Be like, I was gonna send that to you,
but you did it to me.
But you already did it. It made me think of you. Hi.
Yeah, but
can I be an emoji? Can I just say
all those words right there,
and it's just a little emoji doing
it
like
should be
this.
one pointing at them.
Like, whoa.
But they're so anyways, I follow this person. I would tell you the handle, but I can't remember. It's like AKH Tattoo.
I never remember handles. I know nobody's handle.
There's no bourbon involved this morning. I'm pretty sure it's AKH Tattoo on Instagram. She's really cool. She does a lot of like black and gray and fine line stuff, which is tattoos that I want. So, and they just all look cool.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I will say I have always liked the female artist, just their hand on you. They're not trying to stick that needle through you.
Yeah, well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. And then she posted a thing that she's going like this coming up Saturday is doing like, I can't remember the right words, like a pop-up day.
Oh, cool.
That's not the exact wording.
Yeah, but I mean, same.
Yeah, because I couldn't get an appointment. I tried forever. And I couldn't even get on it was so far away. They were like, we don't even do that yet. So I was like, I couldn't even get an appointment months away. So if that makes sense. It's not like I couldn't plan. It wasn't the thing. But then she was like, yeah, first come, first serve, email me and I can get you in this Saturday or maybe later on.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I emailed her I emailed her 42 minutes after that post came out.
Yeah.
So I have to be one of the first. I have to be. 42 minutes, man. Like I saw it, I was like, email. I
email right now.
Emailed all the things. Yeah, so I won't know until they email me back. So like maybe like Thursday or Friday, she'll be like, hey, you want to do a tattoo? I'm like, yep. So
somebody's Saturday's open.
Yeah, hopefully that'll work out. Yeah. I don't know. If
just
not,
go ahead and put gas in your car. Just go ahead and stand up though, because some motherfuckers, like I would go. I would just go anyways, just in case someone doesn't show, because people fucking do that.
Just be like, you want to do that?
Right here. You want a bear with some Geo?
You want some stuff?
Yeah, right there. Bam.
Wherever you want to put it.
Just do it.
Yeah, so I might have a tattoo next time you see me.
Yeah. That's super exciting.
Yeah, I want it.
For real, just go up there Saturday.
Okay.
Just go. And then if not, you're just fucking in Atlanta.
It's true. That's true. But your point, sorry, is that they posted a video of the new shop. That's what she's talking about.
Really
sorry.
good.
I'll post it. Oh, actually, can I do it now? It'll take me forever. I was like, let me do it right now. I'll post it on the Instagram, but I'll try.
Take that long. You just go to the thing and share it.
Okay. I'm going to do it.
I don't remember. It's very cool. It's like almost creepy vintage. I love that they have, it's almost like a confessional, and that's like their front desk little area. So like super intricate, like woodwork, super dark stain. It just looks really good. And then a lot of antique, like
I can't do it.
A lot of antique like furniture and just like a cool space, and they had some like dope ass like classical kind of like
it was goth as fuck.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, Sarah.
So that's what you call boho goth.
Boho goth?
I think that's a little bit more, okay, maybe not boho goth. That was a little bit more like
I didn't know that was
Victorian goth,
yeah.
But not like the heavy black and white Baroque.
Yeah. I've never heard of boho goth.
Let me show you what it looks like. You'd be like, that fucking is Sarah, because that is like...
I like boho stuff.
If I could be in aesthetic, it'd be boho goth.
If I could, it would just be boho.
Boho.
Because if I had an interior decorator and she's like, how do you want me to decorate? I'd be like, boho.
So it's very like... Wait, give me interior design, not fucking clothes.
But it had like pictures of like Alan Edgar Poe, and it had like really creepy like
that
music
bitch,
from
man.
like
If he would have known how many like goth girls would be like fucking Edgar, he wouldn't even know.
Didn't he marry like his like underage cousin?
I don't know his life.
He did. Ooh, what makes that? Okay, there's the goth because I see skulls and shit.
So like boho goth to me is like very dusty mauve colors, and then like a lot of plants, but skulls and other dead things, and like taxidermy stuff. And
see, I like the boho part of that. I don't like skulls, man.
I love skulls.
I don't know. I
love bones.
You do love skulls and bones
and bats, and
man, you love bats more than anyone.
I love bats. I got to see. I told you I got to see bats whenever we went to the UK. Yeah, that's what my sister-in-law. That's her like bat group.
Have you ever been to Austin, Texas?
No, where the bats go out from the bridge.
Yeah, but like you would fucking love it.
Halloween does that. They have 2 huge bat boxes. Really? Like I'd want like how these 3 cushions are.
Yeah.
For those not watching, like normal couch cushions, 3. Imagine like a cube of that, and that's about how big the box is. It's up on stilts.
Do they open it up?
It doesn't need to be opened because they're not contained.
Oh,
so
okay. They can just
it's a normal like bat box. How
okay.
there's a slit so they can get in and crawl in, but they come out.
Oh, cool. See, when you said bat box, I was thinking like some sort of like enclosure, like where they're locked in it. But
no. It's free forming, but it's just where they stay.
It's more like a bat house.
Yeah,
I gotcha. Like a bird.
Oh
house.
yeah,
like
yeah.
It's
a bat house. Bat box just came out.
They just fly.
They just fuck around.
That's cool.
And they're fucking cute.
Yeah.
Because these are a smaller variation. If you ever see those big motherfuckers, those are usually like tropical bats. They just out on the island, just like mangoes.
You know what's funny? People used to always talk shit. Like when I was in undergraduate degree school, I went to Georgia Southern University. Words.
Undergrad.
Yeah, there it goes. Those were words. Nutrition, even now, it's still outdated, but it's one of those fields that's been so lobbied and politicized and
like food, man. Just like figure it out
and outdated, which is crazy. That I was in a nutrition class at a university. And another thing that was pretty bad is the lady that taught nutrition was extremely overweight.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. The optics are just bad. You know what I mean? And her information was bad too, but it was like the standard information at the time. I remember her just talking about like how bad coconut oil is for you. So I graduated with my bachelor's degree in exercise.
Coconut oil was bad.
I was like, that shit'll kill you, man. Just from what they told me until I learned better. That's one of the most healthiest substances you can like consume.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's because that's when the war on saturated fat was going on.
Oh yeah.
But it was actually trans fat that was actually trans fat that was bad for you. But it got lobbied by like vegetable oil companies and canola oil companies because that shit's poison.
Yeah.
So they lobbied everything to make it more saturated than trans fat. Or maybe trans fat wasn't known then. I can't remember the politics of it or if it was just bad science. I can't remember. Yeah. But either way, I graduated thinking that shit was like one of the worst things that you could put in your body.
That's crazy.
And then
now you're like, I'm going to pull oil through my teeth now.
Yeah. And then if you just look at people that live in tropical islands and countries or whatever where coconuts come from, they're all, I mean, there's many reasons, but they're all super lean and muscular. Their cardiovascular health is always really great. So it's kind of like, no, we got it wrong.
I need to see some evidence.
Yeah, I just remember like she was like, yeah, canola oil is so good. And I'm just like, now like coming like this was in school. This is like a nutrition class I paid tuition to go to. You know what I mean?
I got paid for this best sack of shit.
Yeah, and then coming to find out like that, you know, like canola vegetable oil is rancid, horrible shit for your toxic for your body.
Yeah, and that mixed with salt, it has a like catalyst, some sort of crap.
Does it really?
That's what Sean Wells says.
Oh, really? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, he was saying like it's bad for you, and then mixing it with like his point of view is coming from the salts.
Yeah,
like salt's not bad for you. It's how we consume it and how we mix it with our saturated or trans fats.
Well, table salt's bad for you.
Yeah,
well,
but just like salt in general. Like people are like, I can't ever eat salt, and it's like, no, you kind of need salt.
No, salt from the water and from the mountains are great.
Yeah.
But this shit we have on the table has got iodine and it's got, you know, there's an allowable amount of glass shards that can be in there.
Cool.
Yeah. To keep it from getting moist when it like transports and shit so you don't get like rock hard salt.
Well, you should just lick it.
Yeah, or just get good salt.
Yeah.
Just get like, I love
that pink shit.
Yeah, that pink shit's good, man.
I really want some black salt.
That's good too.
It's for magic spells.
Is it? I use it to look cool on steak.
That's fair.
Yeah, but
yeah, so they use a lot of black salt, or salts in general are used, but a lot of times. So something I've seen is like if you're done with like a protection spell or a banishing spell and you have like leftover herbs, to immediately put it in black salt to not let the energy go or to keep it contained.
Yeah. Have you done some of these spells?
Maybe.
We don't have to talk about it. It's interesting.
Maybe.
I want to know about it.
I've done a few rituals. I would like to dabble more.
Yeah, I know you talk about it. I'm like, I want you to teach me the ways.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know enough to teach, but
I just want to like be a conduit of magical power.
I know. I freaking love it. What's another good thing?
I don't know.
Oh, like a circle of salt.
Yeah.
That's fucking some real shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a motif in a bunch of different things. Like I love spooky season because it brings out these little motifs and it's like you see it throughout all history. I mean, it's the salt of the fucking earth.
It's true. It's true.
Fucking, like it's an element.
I wonder if magic spells work with cheap ass table salt. Probably not. You need that real shit. You need some shit from the earth. You don't need it from a chemical lab. Like chemical lab salt, I don't think will work. But I am not.
Also, it's not, it's more of a conduit and like an amplifier. It's like you're the fucking magic.
It's true. I am a warlock.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
You're the magic.
But I feel like I need.
And it's just using things well and with intention. And like, sure, the better your products, the better.
The spell, man.
Yeah.
I want a top notch spell. I ain't trying to do a weak ass spell.
Yeah. Like I've had like reservations about like putting petals in my bath water because I'm like, I don't know where the fuck these flowers come from. Like, the petals will absorb whatever the water's been in.
Yeah.
Or like what if they're I'm not trying to bathe in pesticides.
That's true. Why would you put petals in your bath?
To soak up their essence, bro.
All right. I'm not living right.
You are not living right. Like the bubble bath game you need, it needs to be elevated.
Yeah, well, because it's non-existent.
Yeah, you need to change that shit.
Yeah. Only time I ever see like rose petals, or whatever, flower petals in bathtubs is like on some sort of like cheesy rom-com where they're about to like do it. They want to do it.
They should. Fucking sex magic is fucking potent.
What is sex magic exactly? Is it just doing it?
No, I mean, I feel like it would be more like cosmic energy and like cycling through and like intention.
Because like I get a lot of like memes and shit on that now, and I'm like I don't know a lot about it, but I'm like, what's that about?
Just like the potency of like what our bodies excrete. There are some spells where you like physically put them together and use it for, I don't know, some shit.
Like rub it on. Most people don't watch. She just like pantomimed getting some semen and some lady juice and putting it together.
Like,
hold on.
Hold
on. This is the best part. And then you pantomime dabbing it on your face.
You anoint yourself. You can anoint candles. You can anoint yourself. You can anoint your space.
And sex juice?
You can anoint. A lot of people do it with like their moon cycle. So like menstruation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Wouldn't that attract bears? Mm-hmm. I was just joking. That's always
You're like, I don't know.
That's just a joke. Like you shouldn't menstruate. But no, that's a real thing. I had a patient who worked in Alaska, like as a park ranger or.
She's like, don't go outside if you menstruate. And the bear's going to be like, are you dead?
They wouldn't let her go. Like the state or, the organization they worked for. They were like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Because apparently it is a real thing. I was just fucking around.
Oh, but I mean, safety first, guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's bears everywhere up there, so like, there's not fucking bears here. It's fine. Yeah. You could do
moon magic.
Yeah,
I've seen people anoint their like little statuettes on their like altars with moon stuff.
You know what's weird? Like,
or collect it.
Yeah, even in like Christian stuff, like being anointed
with the blood. Yeah.
Yeah, with that. Or just anointed in oil. Like it's throughout the Old Testament.
It's fucking there.
Yeah.
It's there.
And the word anoint is what is how it's used as well.
Yeah.
I've never understood that even now. That's one of the things like I never understood and never looked into. Like
why we do it.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Like why you anointed me in oil? Like that's
protection, bro.
Yeah, but that's just been around since like forever.
I know.
I've never been anointed with oil.
Never been to an ash service.
Well, that's not oil.
Yeah, it's still being anointed.
No, I didn't say I've never been anointed.
Oh.
I've never been anointed in oil.
Well, you should maybe do it yourself and not wait for other people to do it for you.
I feel like if you're going to get anointed, someone has to do it to you. Like, it's not you. I don't know. Like, you can't anoint yourself.
Yeah, sure you can.
But like, take on the protection.
Hell yeah, man.
Dribble it. I guess you could, man. But I think it'd be more potent in my brain if someone anointed me.
Yeah, that's fair. Go to Peru.
No, I'm going to get some oil. You're going to anoint me.
Bam, brother.
I'm going to learn how to anoint. We're going to anoint each other in something.
Like, there you go. Protected.
Biatch.
Bless you. lessons.
Yeah, that's as a kid I never understood. I was like, I remember asking this as a kid, like probably my son's age, like they just pour oil on them, and like you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that's an Ayurvedic practice I really want to have.
what's that?
I'm assuming there's some sort of like you're laying on a table. There is this like copper drum that has this very, in my head, it's very Turkish shape. If you've seen like Turkish lamps.
Yeah.
So it has like kind of this bulbous and it comes down to a small point and it draws oil at the very like crown of your hairline and it gets collected into something, but it's just pouring warm oil over your scalp.
Is it a drip or a pour?
It's a pour.
Okay. The drip would kind of be like torturous.
Yeah, right. No, it's a pour. It's a slow, steady stream.
Huh. Is it like an olive oil or is it more like a lavender, like a flat, like a essential?
No, yeah, not an essential oil. I think it would be more of like an oil.
Yeah. Don't use canola.
Don't use that. Bless you with the grease of McDonald's fryers.
That's how the devil gets up in you. You get anointed with vegetable oil and canola oil.
Like the devil's going to come hang out with you. You better learn how to fiddle. Because apparently he loves that shit.
That's a good song, man. Devil Came Down to Georgia.
That's a good one.
It's like a battle rap against a dude.
The show
devil.
Lucifer will bring in all the tropes.
Does it?
It's really funny.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes the acting is pretty, what is it, campy? Is that what kind of cheesy is?
Yeah, on purpose funny.
Yeah, it's very campy.
Okay.
But like it brings in a lot of biblical tropes. It brings in a lot of like
They'd have to,
devil
right?
tropes
Yeah,
in general. And then it ain't bad. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, people talk about it. I know.
I like vampire tropes better, but
Yeah, I have to check it out. A lot of people have been like, dude, you should check out Lucifer.
it's pretty funny.
Oh, you know what you should check out? This movie. Do you have HBO Plus now, Max?
Yeah.
Dune.
Oh, I've already watched it.
Oh, you watched Dune?
Hell yeah.
I've watched it twice.
Sam watched most of it without me. And I was like, Samuel.
I've watched it twice.
Did you watch the David Lynch, the original?
Yes.
That one's so good.
Yeah,
I
but-
think you really should watch that one and then watch the new one because I don't think people appreciate one, how much better technology has gotten.
Yeah.
And like some of just the things because it's the same story, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from a book.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah,
They have many books
Yeah.
of Dune, actually.
yeah, that one's really good.
Dude, you guys haven't watched Dune on HBO. It's in the
Fucking
movie
watch
theater
it.
too, but it comes straight to HBO as well. That shit is fucking great,
It's
man.
really good.
It's like a mix between like Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
Yeah,
It's just like epic.
people with big old blue eyes, and I'm like, that's me.
Yeah, it's epic, man. And there's the my favorite part besides the story and the visual. You know, when you watch a sci-fi movie, it looks cool, and this one's got like a epic universe. Like,
Yeah.
they just drop you in this shit too. Like, no preamble.
Yeah, no. It's just
You're
like,
like,
you're
what
there.
the fuck? If I didn't know what spice was and the worms and shit, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? This
Yeah.
is crazy. But the music, the score, I mean, I was just like, dude, this is fucking
This is an epic.
tribal. I felt like the music told more of the story than the words did
Yeah.
sometimes. I was just like, it came out like, and I was like,
I love that.
yeah, and there's that one race, they're called the Sicars or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember it. I've watched it twice, but there's a dude that's like throat chanting, and they have the words like he's talking, but like how they talk is through throat chanting, and
Yeah.
it's like so it's like this like
Deep guttural, like using two tones.
yeah, he's throat chanting, and then they have that score in the background. I was like, whoa, this is yeah, man. I'm like, this is so wild. This is super weird.
Yeah, definitely recommend.
Yeah, you should definitely watch that one. I love sci-fi movies though. So like that's one of the better sci-fi movies I've seen in like years.
Yeah, they did a really good job. I'm glad they waited because they'd been talking about the movie for a while.
Yeah, and it's part one though.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And that's part
So is
one.
the original. It's super long.
Yeah, and that was only part one though.
But also, like, if you've ever watched Twin Peaks, and like, I just love David Lynch, and I love, like, he's always going to be Coop, Agent Coop.
I've never seen that, man.
What?
I know.
Oh,
We talk
it's so
every time.
good.
I know. I want to. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix. I think it was on Hulu,
Son of a bitch.
or it was on one of them.
Yeah, I think I missed out, man. I don't know where I could find it.
We can find out because you should watch it.
I do want to. I tried after the last time we talked about it. I was like, I'm gonna watch this shit.
And I mean, because it starts off like not even slow. Like it's got mysticism in it. It's got like aliens in it. The fucking Black Lodge. You're like, I need to get my shit in life together. Twin Peaks.
But it's like if you're watching while she's looking that up. If you
Yeah.
watch Dune,
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
It's like, oh man, it's like watching like an epic, like season of a show. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
keeps going.
Just
It's
keeps
so good. They don't rush through any of this. Like reading the book. Like in the book, they don't rush through anything. In the movies, they adapt it and try to get it in like 90 minutes or some
Yeah,
shit.
and they're like, no, we're gonna make it long.
Yeah, it was good though. Like you get the whole story. It's super good.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't fuck around and not make part two.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't leave me hanging like this. Like, you got to make fucking part 2.
Love it.
You got to. It's so fucking good.
I mean, not saying it's not good, but also just like appreciating cinematic stuff. I'm a huge Michael Myers fan. I fucking love the Halloween movies. They made a new one.
Did they?
Halloween Kills, yeah.
Oh, that's what, yeah, everyone's talking about that.
They brought back everybody.
Really? Even
Yeah.
the famous lady.
Yeah.
The one was in True Lies.
Oh my gosh.
You know True Lies.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
I've
True
seen
Lies.
True Lies so many times.
Yeah. Where it's like, no, that's sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite part of the whole movie.
What do you do, Harry?
Yeah, when they get all fucked up from the darts. Yeah. What's her name? That lady. She was in Freaky Friday or something, the Disney movie.
Yeah, we'll know her name as soon as it. And I'll do True Lies first because I fucking. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie. Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger was on fire in the 90s, 80s and 90s. All of his movies were fire.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah. Because she was in the original Halloween, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and they're like, it's been 40 years. We're done with this show. He dies tonight. I'm like, bitch, she ain't killing him. Like, get out of here.
Does it look good, though? Like, is it really good
yeah.
then?
Yeah, they did a good job. But, I mean, like, if you didn't watch everything, you'd be like, I don't give a shit about none of these people. But, like, it's like they brought back everybody.
That's cool.
Everyone.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, good job.
Have you heard how they, I've seen it on the internet, how they came up with that mask?
Oh, yeah, it's William Shatner.
William Shatner's face.
It's inside out.
Yeah, and they painted it and cut the eyes and made it a little bit bigger.
Yeah, and you're like, that's cool.
But apparently they made that movie, the first Halloween, like on a shoestring budget. So they couldn't afford anything. So they went to like whatever the 1970s equivalent of a spirit store. Yeah.
And like, I need a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
And a fake knife.
Yeah. And they just painted it and cut the eyes. And that became the fucking.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. It's pretty iconic. My favorite of those movies was Freddy Krueger. As a kid.
Oh, Freddy, he's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, that's why I liked him. And
it's like, you're comical.
Yeah, because when that shit came out, it was like Halloween, Jason, like Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. They all the slasher films, like crazy monsters. Those three were always like the ones. And I liked them all because they were scary and they had boobs in them.
They did have boobs.
Yeah, in the 80s, man, they just threw boobs in.
Yeah, you're like, just a little boob.
Just a little boobage. There's always like a camp.
Oh, yeah.
Or
someone showering.
Yeah, or like some teenagers or whatever about to fuck, and you can see their boobs, and then one gets stabbed while they're fucking. That happened.
And you're like, oh,
that happened in the Jason movie.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. It's an iconic scene. Yeah. I remember watching that, like, whoa.
Like, whoa, titties, but also fuck.
Yeah. So
it's kind of fucked up, too, to like pair the two. Be like, whoa, boobies, but like, whoa, blood.
What?
Like, what?
What do I like?
And then you're like, 20 years later on Pornhub, be like, I don't know if this is okay.
Is this okay or is this fantastic? I don't know, like,
be like, is my brain okay?
You broke me. You broke me, Freddie.
Yeah, the 80s, man. What a fucking trip. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I was, man. Well, yeah, I was there. But it wasn't even like, it didn't even need to be like a cheesy slasher film. All those 80s movies just had boobs in them. If it had people like under 40 in it, there's boobs in an 80s movie.
No. People like boobs.
Yeah, but there's just boobs. It's like, oh, there's just boobs. And it's like, okay.
Like, thanks. I wanted that.
Yeah, we got that in there. Check.
Bam.
Yeah. So I remember like when like a family or uncle had like HBO, I was like, yes.
Yes, I want to watch that.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. It's like, I don't even know if I liked boobs because I was like in the 80s. I mean, I was a
kid
below 10.
Yeah.
Like, so I just knew that I wasn't supposed to see them. And then I got to see it. Yeah. I saw a boob. Yeah. So, but I wasn't like, I want to touch that boob.
Yeah, you're just like, ha ha ha, it's there.
yeah. So it's super weird. Like, I'm thinking back on like, why the fuck was I so interested in like trying to sneak a peek?
No one talked about it.
I guess so.
Yeah. The temple man be like, nope, don't talk about it. Don't do that to it. Don't do this to it.
It is
like,
weird.
It's weird, but also respect it. And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, it is weird how we don't love our bodies. Like we like shame, cover up and do this and like, that's weird.
It is weird.
It is weird. I'm not saying, I don't know I don't know what I'm saying. I get it. Like you could dress sexy. Maybe that's not appropriate. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't thought this through. I'm kind of thinking it out loud.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about where you're trying to look like you're ready to fuck. There's probably a more elegant way to put that. But there's
too
also
early for elegance.
Yeah, but there's also a way to not be covered up and not not expose yourself. That sounds bad too. But to see yourself or ourselves and it not be necessarily sexy.
Yeah.
Like on purpose. You know what I mean? But that's not okay. So you got like a gap.
Crop.
Yeah. It's not like you're like oozing off like, hey, everybody look at me, whatever. But like some people would look at that and be like, oh my God.
Oh, she's showing her waistline. I can see her belly button.
So what? Yeah.
Wow.
Like you have one too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's what I was talking about. Like, that's what I'm trying. I did a poor job of like wording that.
Yeah.
But like, why is that weird, man? Like,
I don't know.
it's just the body. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
just some skin.
yeah, but it's not like
With our old mouth.
what?
With her old mouth.
Oh yeah, I was like, "What are you talking about, man?" She pointed to her belly button, called it her old mouth.
It's your old mouth. Your old mouth tube entrance.
Yeah, that's funny. You know what's wild? Like, yeah, I remember thinking about it. Like,
I do wish body parts were more like that. I mean, like, this is my bottom hand.
this is my first kidney or whatever. Like, I don't know why it's so taboo to like, hey, I have a belly button. Like,
Yeah.
put that thing away.
Put it away.
The devil
Especially
lives.
if you got an Audi.
Yeah, the devil lives in there. Like, no, it doesn't. You got one too, dude. Chill out, man.
Like, boop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might be some lint in there. Go find out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Investigate.
I don't know if I want to go as far.
Show it off.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go as far as like saying walk around without underwear on, but then maybe I'm part of the problem. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should wear a crop top, no underwear, and see how you feel for a day.
I meant like no pants, no underwear, like bottomless. I'm talking about like wiener swinging. That's not. I just say for some reason that's not okay.
Yeah.
In my brain, I'm like no,
No.
but I'm also saying why not
Yeah.
to other stuff. But maybe I don't know. So it's kind of
Where the boundary and where the line. Be like, that's not appropriate. And be like, that one is appropriate.
Yeah,
And be
so-
like, that one's kind of not appropriate, but we'll accept it.
Yeah, I don't like having ideas like that and them being incongruent. Like, you know what I mean? If one thing's okay, then why is the other not? Like, but I'm kind of incongruent on that one. I don't have to think through that one.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking about it. I was
More
like,
food for thought on how we want to feel about it.
yeah, I guess you could label certain parts. Well, I guess they would do that with like a belly button. That's sexual. I was gonna say you could label certain parts like sexual parts. I'm just making up words. Like,
Yeah.
don't show those, but everything else is okay. But then someone who's to say who puts the label on? You know, it used to be women couldn't fucking show their ankles.
Yeah.
You know
Bless
what I
it.
mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like if you had like, I remember I've read like letters and stuff with like dudes like freaking the fuck out because they can see
I
like
saw her ankle bone.
yeah, like 3 inches above her ankle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I guess if you allow,
Well, I mean, when your underwear used to be a full gown.
it's true. I'm all about like people not telling me what the fuck to do. So like, I don't like putting, like who's the one that puts the stop on that? I don't know, but I don't want wiener swinging. I don't want it.
We don't want it either.
Yeah. Yes. I'm saying like, but like, I don't want, I don't know. Sorry. I feel torn. I'm like, oh man.
Like, oh man, don't tell me what to do. But also, like, I don't like that.
It's kind of like free speech, man. Like I love free speech and like, I want to be able to say whatever the fuck I want, which also means there's Nazis that can say whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like I don't want them to say hateful, mean things, but like they should be able to say. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want, as long as it doesn't like incite violence. I think that's what the Supreme Court ruling is. Like as long as you don't, yeah, free speech is okay as long as you don't propagate someone to go hurt somebody else or incite violence. So like I don't. That's one of those things where like I've thought about that when I listen to people talk. Like if you love free speech, you have to be okay with speech you don't like, which is weird right now because everyone's like cancel them, don't deplatform them. And it's like, why? Just because you don't like what they said?
Be like, you seem like you need some more shadow work done.
Yeah, or
if
just
you can't handle some shit.
or why the fuck? Who cares if you can't handle it?
Oh yeah.
Just like it's just talk. Like just don't listen to it, or just say better words to that person. Like just make your own video or podcast and just say better words about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know why people freak the fuck out. Like you can't say things.
I don't know why people fuck the fuck out of
That
it.
makes me feel a certain way. Yeah, good. Feel it.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, people did tell us like, tell us what you think. What is this? How do you feel? Like you can do anything you want to. And people are like, okay, I'm going to adapt that forever.
I'm gonna make you not be able to talk.
Yeah. Because I don't like it.
But so I guess it's kind of in the same vein. Like, but that one I've thought through. Like I'm for that. Like, I want everyone to be able to say whatever. I don't want anyone, the government or any person or agency to tell me what I can say. Which also means I'm okay with like the crazy shit. Like there's all like 4chan or 8chan, all that crazy QAnon shit, and
Yeah.
all that nasty shit. I don't like their words, but like, you know what I mean? But I've thought that one through, but I'm not okay with people saying like you have to cover up a certain way, but I'm also not okay with wiener swinging.
Yeah.
So like that one, I'm not like that one. I haven't thought through, so I don't know where I stand on it. And this is probably the most times I've ever said wiener swinging. I think it's probably like
in my whole life.
the double digits. I was like, I said it again. I was like, I'm gonna say it again. It's just fun to say.
Wiener swinging.
Okay, everybody at home, just think it in your head and then say it out loud on 3. We're not gonna say it. You're gonna say it. 1, 2, 3. Wiener swinging. We just blessed you with that. You just got anointed with that.
No, what's that anointment? Well, maybe you do. Mia Magic, she's like, I'll just put his fucking dick and just like, it is a fucking wand. Like,
Does she really do that?
yeah, she talks about so that's like, I mean, it was only like a little blip. Mia Magic is fabulous. She is a one, like, look that bitch up.
I was just about to say what she's talking about is she's probably everywhere, but I know on Instagram her handle is Mia Magic. Mia Magic. Yeah, she's awesome. I didn't know about the dick wand.
She was talking about just manifesting. She's like, I manifested this home and this life and this man in my life. And she was like, I just take his dick sometimes and just put it at my third eye and be like, thank you for your potent magic. And I'm like, I'm on board with that.
I'm on board with that. I would like my wiener to be used as a magic wand.
I mean, it is a fucking rod.
Yeah.
She also goes through how, she definitely uses the word pussy more than vagina because the word vagina means sheath. And she's like, I would be fucking damned if
Does it mean sheath?
I think so.
Does it? I've never heard that before.
She's like, I will be damned if my fucking portal magic is going to be just a sheath for some fucking dick.
That's true. I get it.
Pussy.
There you go. I mean, that's a good word too.
Yeah.
That vagina does seem weird. That's a weird word.
And one, like, girls, like, stop using that for like your entire situation down there. Literally only a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I think that's just the canal. Like physical sheath, like it's just the canal.
Yeah. So what is the girl word that's liked for vagina?
I like pussy.
Yeah. Most people say that word, but it's like something if you heard on TV, you'd be like,
no, I wouldn't.
Well, if you heard it on TV, like it's unusual.
I don't know. Don't call it a trash can. I don't know.
Okay, you're watching a ABC sitcom for some reason, and they're talking about women are this, guys are this, and then you hear pussy. You can be like, what? What the fuck was that? Yeah, I would look.
Like, would they put the closed caption with an eye to make it?
Yeah, see, like I would just zone out on one of these network comedies because it's so vanilla and bland. Mm-hmm. But if I heard the word pussy, I'd be like, what?
Like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it's just unusual.
I don't know.
So girls like that word. That's the word the guys use in reference to it.
Dick and pussy. It's the only thing I want to hear. Anything else sounds weird.
Wiener.
Yeah, wiener's just fucking lame.
Yeah, it's not lame. I disagree with you. It is hilarious.
Yeah, I ain't for it.
Yeah, I'm for the funny factor of it.
Yeah. But I don't think dicks are funny. I got one that I fucking like a lot. I married it.
As an owner of a wiener, I think they're
wiener owner.
I think they're hilarious.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
I mean, like balls are weird, man. That's part of it.
The whole situation is kind of interesting.
But lady situations are weird too, I guess. If you really, they're not weird. That's the wrong word. I think they're funny.
Interesting.
Yeah,
bodies are funny.
They're interesting in the whole breadth of the word. Like they're fantastic and great and sexy and funny. Like they can be all of it. Yeah, they don't have to be like mutually exclusive. All these words.
Like if someone had a pocketbook of it, and you'd be like, ha ha ha.
Yeah. It's like the totality of the dick and the pussy is funny.
Yeah, just funny.
Not the totality is not funny. The totality is everything, and in that grouping is funny.
It's funny. It's in there.
Especially
it's in a hashtag.
Especially balls.
Yeah,
I think balls are the funniest of that groupings. If like
they are pretty silly,
right? They just swing around, look like bat wings and shit.
Like, hello.
Oh, I want to get back to this dick as a wand thing. Sorry. I've never heard that. That is amazing. But I also, as an owner of a wiener, I would like my dick to be used as a wand.
Fucking third eye connection. Like, thank you.
If that happened,
for your blessings.
I would remember that moment for all eternity. That would be like a pivotal moment in my life. Like, when did things change? She used my dick as a wand.
Yeah.
And it was great. And it was
great.
I
am a fucking warlock.
Yeah. And now we're married.
I'm never leaving her.
Yeah. Hey, get on it.
Get on it.
That's how you do it. That's how you wrangle in somebody right there. Just,
right on the forehead. Be like, I love this shit right here. Now, I mean, if you like other things, that's cool, but.
Yeah. We're just talking about like dicks.
Yeah.
Exclusively right now. But that's amazing. I want, that's sorry. My mind's kind of blown right now thinking about that.
Maybe that's where we should end it.
You think so?
Dick wand. I mean, yeah.
Dick on your forehead.
Dick on your forehead.
So,
magic.
yeah.
Potency. Sex magic. Look it up. Look up Mia Magic because she's fucking awesome.
She is fucking awesome. The last video I saw of her, she was wearing like, it looked like, it was a witch hat, but it looked like a cartoony witch hat, kind of.
It's very large. She's got a very large one.
Yeah, it's not cartoony, like it's childish. It looked like what I would draw a witch hat to look like.
I mean, very like circular bottom into a triangle cone.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was.
But also, like, think about that too. Like, you want to talk about a portal, like you talk about your turban and like putting that pressure around your crown.
Yeah.
Now imagine that crown having an antenna.
Yeah.
And just like guiding your golden rod out to the universe.
Whoa.
Wear a witch hat because you will feel it. You're like, oh, I get it.
Wear a witch hat and use your significant other's wiener as a wand on your forehead.
Do it. Potency.
Guaranteed, if that combo happened, the game will be changed.
Changing. You will manifest what you want because you're like, I am on board.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like look that up. Sorry, that just made my day. This end of this conversation just made my day.
Like, done.
Because I was feeling kind of bad because like I don't know how I feel, but like I don't think like belly buttons are bad, but I also don't want like dick swinging around. So like I have to figure that out. I don't know the answer to that question yet.
We don't know. We're here to grow, man.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't have to be binary. Maybe there's not a right and a wrong. Maybe there's like a
situational.
Nah, I don't know if it's situational. I think maybe like there's just a there is a middle ground, like a gray area there where like, hey.
Yeah, life is gray.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
life is full of mauvey gray.
Yeah. One of my favorite quotes I read in a book is there is no gray. There is no gray.
Yeah.
But life is made up of decisions that are black and white. And there's so many decisions when they get placed together like a blanket or like a tapestry or a woven. It looks gray. Like, because there's just so many little small decisions you have to make. It kind of makes it like there's not black and white and gray. Like there's black and white, and then the gray is
the togetherness of those
10 million decisions you have to make. Like they're just little different ones that end up making it look kind of mucky. That's how mucky muck. Yeah, because if you just go black, white, and gray instead of being binary, it's just 3 options.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's like no. There's like this one, and then this middle chunk. In the middle, you just take all the idea and break it into 5 million different decisions, and that's what it really is. That's kind of wild.
Life is wild, man.
All right, we got to end the podcast because I got to like put my mind on this lady putting her husband's dick on her head. And what did she say? Because it was
I don't know. I can't say it as eloquent as she did.
No, just say it. Whatever you just said. It was like, I can't remember what you said.
I don't know. Just watch the end of it.
Yeah. Anyway, that was an awesome podcast. And go on the internet and Google it. Not Google it. Go on the internet and listen to it.
Yeah.
Or watch it. Most people don't watch. You should watch.
We do funny things with our stuff.
It's true. I got to work on the YouTube game, but I don't know how to do that. So anyways, check it out, never99.com with no numbers. And we're going to change the name of the podcast eventually. We haven't talked about it in a while. Forgot about it. One of these days. Good Human Crew, man. I think
I like that one a lot. I really do.
Okay, because I think you bullshit me half the time.
I don't bullshit.
Okay, well, maybe that's the strong word. I think you placate me. Meaning just say something so he'll shut up.
No, that's never my intention.
Well, no.
I say what I say and I mean what I say. Unless new information comes in and that meaning changes because I have new information.
That's fair. I mean, I get it. But like that one was the first one I was like, ooh.
Because I've told you, no, I don't like that.
It's true. And it's okay. I just throw right here random shit. I'm just like.
Good Human Crew. I like that.
That's a good one.
I like it. It look good on a shirt.
Done. You sold me.
Done.
Don't steal it. I already copyrighted, infringed it.
Done.
I didn't infringe it.
It's mine.
We own it. If you need a podcast name, don't take that one.
Hit us up if you want some because we got tons.
I have a list of them somewhere and they're fucking great. Yeah. We got some great ones. So if you need a name of a band or podcast, seems to be the same thing. Yeah. For us. It's like naming a band, or a podcast. So anyway, check it out and we'll see you later. Bye. It's never the same unless you say bye. And hi guys.
Hi guys. Yeah, bye guys. Have a good day.
That's how I know when to start the podcast.
Yeah.